Hey everybody, I know it's been a while since you heard my voice, but again, um, thank you for tuning in. So today we're going to start off with the last half of October for Cancers. Spirit, what information do you have for the last half of October 22nd, 2022, Lord? Spirit, what information do you have? What does Cancer need to know regarding the last half of October this month? That's too many, Spirit, but I did see the star card and they told me to keep it. So that's good so far. Alright. Star card, King of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Okay, Spirit. What does Cancer need to know? What information does Cancer need to know regarding the last half of October? Okay. Alright, so for all of these cards that have fallen out, that's what Spirit, they told me to stop. So I'm going to stop now. Alright, let me move these. Sorry. Okay, so first and foremost, like I said, I saw the star card initially. So that says hope to me. That says either wish fulfillment, like the answer. I heard the answer. So I guess you get the answer. Okay, so the last half of October provides some sort of answer for you. With the King of Cups here, this could be involving love or some sort of masculine or fatherly figure in your life. The reason I'm thinking love is just because of the vibe I'm getting from this whole top row. I feel like for the Four of Pentacles, you've been holding back. You've been holding on to what you value, what's important to you. This King of Cups energy, now granted it is masculine. I don't feel like this is your energy, Cancer. This doesn't feel like Cancer's energy. This feels like Spirit's energy, the divine. Oh, okay, see, that's what it is. So you've been looking toward the divine. You've been talking toward Spirit. You've been basically trusting your intuition and the messages you've been receiving. And you see her, she's praying to the stars. And I think because of that, you get your wish granted. You've been keeping your cool. You've been holding back. You haven't been reacting like you used to in certain situations. You haven't been, you just don't do what you normally do. And the fact that you've been holding back, it's like yourself. I heard self-respect. I heard honor. It's like that's what you've been holding back. Like you're not allowing other people to either trigger you or manipulate and use you in the ways that they used to. Because now you have a respect for yourself that you're not doing. It's like you're keeping your you know what they're saying. I'm hearing like an example, like if you don't act now, you're going to miss out. You're comfortable missing out. You're comfortable not acting now. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. And because of that, now Spirit is saying it's your choice. What do you want to do now? Because of all of that you went through, it is now your turn. You can choose what you want. What dreams are you interested in? What do you want to do? What have you been researching? What have you been studying? But basically, Spirit is saying, you trusted me this far. Or you trusted me this far. And you've passed, basically. I hear you've passed only because I feel like this is the energy here. It's like after you did the hard work, now, okay, so what do you want? Like this bottom row here says they want you to study. Not even study. They want you to think about it. What do you want? What have you been hoping for? What do you want to get? And then here, that's studying and that's research. Either if you haven't been doing that, up until this point, they're saying this is what you should do because the Hierophant and the Ten of Swords here. The Hierophant could also be spiritual energy, but it can also represent stability. The thing here, though, with these two cards together, I'm getting that this energy is connected as well. So I'm feeling that higher authority figure, that God-like spirit energy. You've been doing what you've been trusting, Spirit. That's the only person you've been trusting. You haven't been taking other people. Like, you get what I mean? You don't take the words of someone else if Spirit told you no. And because of that, in the past, you may have done it. Like, you get what I mean? So now, because you have stopped and you're not back doing that, Spirit is now like, this is now your time to reap your rewards. What do you want to do? What do you want to focus in? Now that you are focusing 100% on yourself, what is it that you want to do? It seems here with this Ten of Swords, I feel like either you thought it was going to be a burden, or you feel like there's going to be burdens. But Spirit is saying no. Like, this to me, I don't want to say easy street. I did hear easy street, okay? After this part, it's easy street. That's what I heard. But I don't think anything is easy street personally. I always feel like if you think it is, then you're on the wrong road. You get what I'm saying? So, bottom line, it may not be easy street, but it's not going to be as difficult as you think it is, okay? I feel like you feel like, oh, I don't see the answers right now. I don't see my future right now. So how do I know it's going to really happen? And because you don't see it right now, there are times and moments where you're torn. I feel you going back and forth with belief in trust in spirit and fear and worry that it may not come to fruition, right? I felt that balance, that dichotomy. But I feel like this past test, you passed. This most recent test, you've passed it, okay? And I say that because, again, this row down here. But with this Ten of Swords, you feel nervous, you feel afraid. Spirit is saying, follow me, you'll be there, you'll make it. I'll take you to the steps. Every time you think it may not work out, or every time you might feel it may be overwhelming, you turn back to Spirit, because Spirit is helping you get this way. Three of Cups energy, working together, that friendship, celebration. Now, this is feminine energy, we know that, but that's not what I'm getting here. I'm getting that, I heard Holy Trinity, like that, like the Holy Trinity of yourself. I know that sounds crazy, I know. But I'm saying, like, for you personally, what's the Holy Trinity? Me, it's my emotions, it's my mentality, and it's my physical. That's my Holy Trinity. Like, if my brain is on, if my thoughts are in line with my emotions, and my emotions in line with, therefore, with my actions. You get what I'm saying? So what is your Holy Trinity? Because when you do that, include Spirit, of course. The Spirit needs to be included in your Holy Trinity, whatever that is for you. It is unknown, but I heard it's unknown, but this change is coming. You don't know the change, but keep your strength, keep your guard, keep your confidence, okay? Keep doing what you've been doing, Cancer, because that's what I'm hearing. Keep doing what you've been doing for the past few months, okay? And by keep doing, I mean keep working on you, keep growing, keep learning to hone and strengthen your abilities, whatever they may be, whether they're intuitive, physical, whatever. The more you work on improving yourself, you're going to be the perfect person you need to be when you reach that spot that Spirit has lined up for you, okay? I know that's probably kind of weird, but now that, okay, let me take a oracle deck. It's not weird, but they're saying oracle now. Okay, so Spirit, which oracles do you have? What card helps? Sorry. Spirit, which oracle does Cancer need right now? What oracle message does Cancer need right now? Oh, and I'm using the Starseed deck for this because this is more of inner work. I want you guys to work on, like, this is more what I can do internally to help improve my life, okay? So I feel like this is what this reading is. Spirit wants me to talk about that. As a matter of fact, let me write that down while I'm doing this reading. I asked the Divine to give me some sort of guidance on what they wanted me to discuss with you guys today. And while I'm talking, I'm hearing it now. So it's about, like, self-love and, like, self-respect. Not so much self-love, but self-respect. And listening to our inner selves and our higher beings because of it. And listening to our inner self. Sorry, you guys. I apologize, Cancers. I know that's not your spot to be writing this down. But I'm a Cancer, so I feel like we're understanding. So, anywho. Alright, so, Divine. Which oracle message does Cancer need today for the end of October? Okay. We have the 7 Star Sisters. Birthing, creations, tapestry of life, expression. Okay, I'm going to read it because, you know, there's a reason Spirit has us doing this. Okay, so 1 second, y'all, because this is not, it's in alphabetical order. Give me a second. Okay, the 7 Star Sisters. There are new creations. Sorry, I want you to look at the deck. And Cancer, also, if you can, make sure, let me pick it up for you. I want you to look at this card. Is it speaking to you? If it is, stare at it until it does. If it's not, I mean, if it isn't, stare at it until it does, because there's a message in here for you. Okay? And I'm going to read it. Well, I'm trying to read it, rather. I'll put it down because my hands are shaky. There are new creations that want to be born. Beauty that's yearning to be woven. New consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you draw this card, you're being called to surrender to these creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness and do your bit in weaving the web of life. This is the card of the artist and the midwife. You're being called to ponder questions. What wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? See, you see what I'm saying? I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. What do you want to do? What needs to be birthed? Like, whatever it is you've been really wanting to do with your whole life. And I'm not saying anything to pass the time. I'm hearing passion project. I'm hearing something you've been like, what if you could do anything in the world and money wasn't an option, or whatever wasn't an option, what would it be? Because that's what this is. Spirit is saying this is what you should be working on, okay? That call you've been hearing on your life that you've been scared to pursue, or something you've been wanting to do but you're not too sure of it. Whatever that is, that's what is, now is the time to get that out, because Spirit is supporting you. You've done your other work on everything else, so now that you want to follow something that's passionate for you, Spirit is 100% supporting it, and you have the gift, the star card, wish granted, okay? All you got to do is put your all into it. Spirit is with you. That King of Swords and Hierophant energy. All right, y'all. I'm telling you, this is what it is. It's not gonna be hard like you think it is. You just got to keep your confidence, your wisdom, your passion. Go for it. Okay. All right. Now let me finish this. Sorry. What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as the planet of manifestation and creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists and creatives, as artists, as creatives, as poets. Yet to be human is to be a creative. Creativity is part of your true nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project, such as a new business or a book. Or perhaps you're being called to weave beauty in your home or in the way you cook. Regardless of the end result, you're being called to express yourself through your creativity, to surrender to the creative projects that both scare and excite you, to find a way to weave beauty back into everyday life. For where there's creativity, spirit and soul are present. And the world needs those qualities more now than ever before. So, the Starseed Soul Inquiry. This means, what questions should you ponder, meditate on, ask yourself to help activate the purpose and meaning of this card? So that is, what new creations are you being called to birth? Okay, Spirit? Okay, Cancers? All right, you guys. Right now, I hope, right? Okay. I don't even know what I want to say. It sounds crazy. Sorry. But either way, I hope you got that message. If it resonated, hit that like button. If it did not, still hit the like button. Let me know. I don't care. I'm just saying, help a sister out. I love y'all, and I will see you later. Bye.